Welcome back, decor enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the magical world of repurposing old windows, doors, and shutters into breathtaking vintage decor. These forgotten treasures hold endless potential. Imagine transforming weathered wood into statement pieces that tell a story. If you love creative upcycling, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss our inspiring DIY transformations. Let's get started. There's something undeniably enchanting about vintage windows, doors, and shutters. Their aged patina, chipped paint, and rustic imperfections add character that new materials simply can't replicate. By repurposing these pieces, we preserve history while crafting unique decor. Whether you find them at flea markets, demolition sites, or grandma's attic, each piece carries a legacy waiting to be revived in your home. Finding the perfect salvaged pieces is a treasure hunt. Check local salvage yards, antique shops, or online marketplaces like Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist. Don't overlook demolition sites. Contractors often discard beautiful old windows and doors. Estate sales and barn cleanouts are gold mines too. Remember, imperfections are part of the charm, so embrace the wear and tear. It adds authenticity to your vintage creations. transforming your salvaged pieces, a little TLC goes a long way. Gently clean with a mild soap solution to remove grime, but avoid over-scrubbing to preserve the patina. Sand rough edges lightly, and consider reinforcing weak joints with wood glue. For peeling paint, decide whether to stabilize it or strip it. Both choices can yield stunning results. A well-prepped piece ensures longevity and beauty. Old windows make exquisite picture frames. Remove the glass, or keep it for a layered look, and insert family photos, botanical prints, or vintage postcards. Distressed wood frames add rustic elegance to any gallery wall. For a modern twist, paint the frame in a bold hue while leaving the natural wood peeking through. This project blends nostalgia with personal artistry effortlessly. Turn a salvaged window into a stunning mirror by replacing the glass with a reflective panel. A mullioned window creates a multi-pane mirror, perfect for entryways or bathrooms. For extra flair, stencil designs on the glass or adorn the frame with trailing ivy. This project merges functionality with vintage charm, proving that old windows are far from obsolete, they're timeless design statements. Why buy art when you can create it? Use window panes as mini canvases, paint landscapes, abstract designs, or inspirational quotes directly on the glass. Alternatively, attach pressed flowers, fabric scraps, or lace behind the panes for a delicate, layered effect. Hung individually or as a group, these upcycled masterpieces infuse any room with personality and handcrafted allure. Old doors are the ultimate blank canvas for furniture makeovers. A solid wood door becomes a rustic dining table with the addition of hairpin legs. A paneled door can morph into a chic headboard or room divider. Sand, stain, or paint to match your aesthetic, distressed finishes enhance the vintage vibe, while bold colors make a modern impact. The possibilities are endless. Repurpose a door into open shelving for a farmhouse-chic storage solution. Simply remove the panels, or leave them intact, and add brackets to mount on the wall. Style with books, plants, and vintage knickknacks for a curated look. This project blends practicality with rustic elegance, proving that even discarded doors can become the focal point of a room. shutters bring instant texture to any space. Mount them horizontally or vertically as wall art. Their slatted design creates captivating shadows. Paint them in muted tones for a coastal vibe or bright hues for a pop of color. Group multiple shutters together for a dramatic accent wall. This simple yet impactful project shows how salvaged materials can redefine interior aesthetics. Need a room divider with character? Repurpose shutters. Connect them with hinges for a foldable screen, perfect for separating spaces in an open concept home. Paint or stain to match your decor, or leave them naturally weathered for a bohemian touch. This functional art piece adds both division and design, proving that vintage elements can solve modern dilemmas beautifully. Turn a multi-pane window into a mini greenhouse. Prop it over potted herbs or succulents to create a charming protective display. Alternatively, hinge two windows together to form an A-frame cloche for delicate plants. This project marries gardening with vintage flair, offering a whimsical way to nurture greenery while showcasing salvaged materials in a fresh, functional light. Transform a solid door into a spacious, rustic desk. Sand it smooth, add a glossy finish, and mount it on filing cabinets or wooden legs. The wide surface is perfect for creative projects or home offices. Add vintage drawer pulls or stencil designs for extra charm. This upcycle proves that with a little vision, even an old door can become the centerpiece of productivity. Keep mail and notes tidy with a repurposed shutter organizer. Attach small baskets or clips to each slat for sorting letters, keys, or photos. Mount near the entryway for a functional yet decorative touch. Paint in cheerful colors or leave it weathered for a rustic feel. This clever hack blends organization with vintage aesthetics, making clutter look curated. Create a one-of-a-kind coffee table by placing a glass top over a salvaged window frame. Add wooden legs or industrial casters for mobility. The panes add visual interest, while the glass protects and modernizes the look. Style with coffee table books and candles for a cozy, lived-in vibe. This project showcases how old windows can anchor a living room with timeless appeal. An ornate door makes a stunning photo backdrop for weddings, portraits, or social media content. Lean it against a wall outdoors or indoors, adorned with florals or string lights. The intricate details and aged texture create a romantic, storybook setting. This idea proves that salvage decor isn't just for homes, it's for creating unforgettable moments too. Mount shutters horizontally behind your bed for an instant headboard with texture. Paint them to match your bedding or leave them natural for contrast. The vertical slats add height and interest, transforming a plain bedroom into a vintage retreat. This effortless upgrade demonstrates how small salvage touches can make a big design impact. Hang a window frame on your wall and attach hooks or knobs to organize necklaces, bracelets, and earrings. The glass panes keep pieces visible and tangle-free. For extra sparkle, paint the frame in metallic gold or silver. This fusion of function and vintage glamour ensures your jewelry is both displayed and accessible in the most stylish way. salvage door into a rolling bar cart by adding wheels and shelves. Sand and stain for a refined look or paint in bold hues for a playful vibe. Stock it with glassware and bottles for a mobile entertaining station. This project blends rustic charm with modern functionality, making it the ultimate conversation starter at your next gathering. Clip notes, photos, and reminders onto a repurposed shutter for a charming memo board. The slats naturally hold clothespins or clips, keeping memories and tasks organized. Hang in the kitchen, office, or nursery for a functional yet decorative touch. This idea proves that even the simplest upcycles can bring both beauty and order to daily life. If you're lucky enough to find a stained glass window, showcase it as a sun-catching wall piece. Hang it near a window to cast colorful reflections, or backlight it for evening ambience. These intricate works of art elevate any space, blending history with radiant beauty. Let the light dance through the glass, creating a mesmerizing focal point in your home. Craft a charming outdoor table using a sturdy door as the tabletop. Pair with wrought iron bases or wooden sawhorses for a rustic picnic vibe. Seal the wood to withstand the elements, ensuring years of alfresco meals. This project brings vintage charm to your backyard, proving that salvaged materials can enhance both indoor and outdoor living. Paint the glass of an old window with chalkboard paint for a charming menu board. Use it to display weekly meals, specials, or inspirational quotes. The frame adds a rustic touch, making even mundane notes feel artistic. Hang in the kitchen or dining area for a cozy cafe aesthetic that's both practical and picturesque. Beyond beauty, repurposing windows, doors, and shutters is an eco-conscious choice. By giving these materials new life, we reduce waste and honor craftsmanship from bygone eras. Each piece carries a history, and your creativity ensures its story continues. Sustainable decor isn't just a trend, it's a meaningful way to design with intention and respect for the past. And there you have it, 25 inspiring ways to turn salvaged windows, doors, and shutters into stunning vintage decor. Which idea excites you the most? Drop a comment below and share your upcycling projects. We'd love to see your creativity in action. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more transformative decor ideas. Until next time, keep repurposing and reimagining. Happy decorating!